We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Gators offense comes on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
They stop him right at the 24.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And now the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Gators are on the move here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Ball rolls Instead, in the coverage, seam downs it right there. So the Louisville Cardinals offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Pulls it in. It's Perry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Huck. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Hands off to the left. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Huck. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
Here comes a handoff.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cut quickly. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now they call a run. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Pulls it in. It's Butler. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and he saw it right there on full display.
To the air. It's Huck. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A handoff from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Looking downfield. It's Huck. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They keep on balance with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this pass is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Drop over the middle. It's Jackson. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Chris, 3rd and 4 is that gray area for a play caller. You could run it, might be a little bit risky, or you could throw it, especially with a quick slant. Gives you a much higher percentage of picking up the 1st down. A good route by the receiver and a good accurate throw by the quarterback for this 1st.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They lost the football near the goal line. Defense picks it up, still moving. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. From the shotgun, handed off inside. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through the defender. He moves the ball out to the 15. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass this time. Throws to the tight end. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Cardinals look to keep this drive moving. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Huck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The sure hands, it's blue. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Huck. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
They're going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you run that out, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They mix it up with a run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass. It's Huck. He's looking to scramble. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Louisville. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start with an RPO, quick pass to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Nice grab. It's Blue. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And there's a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Huck. Makes a quick catch. We bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught with the ball behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They're going to run it here. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On the move now. And it's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? We'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it, and do a really good job of that right here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Huck. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's reeled in. It's Wheeler. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And the senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.